How does all this work? Tell me a little bit about the architecture. What does it look like to the owner? What actually happens here? If I said, hey, I'm interested in this, I'd like to take a look, or I'd like to have it installed, what's involved?
It's not too much of an involved process any longer because of the relationship again with Pi, using Pi Connect as a capability. In the old days, my old days, your old days, if we were going to set up a connection to a power plant, we might set up a virtual network, private network that allows us to tie to that plant. That might require hardware, software. It would require security features, and we no longer need that. Through Pi Cloud Connect, which is CIPS 5 compliant, we're able to pull data, push data through their Pi system directly using Pi Cloud Connect, which is essentially a cloud-based system, and push that data to our Pi server in Charlotte, North Carolina. The Pi server in Charlotte then has the data resident in the database in the near real-time manner, once per second. That's where the transformation of the data takes place. So as a system, this process is pretty easy using the Pi Asset Framework to implement within a plant. Asset Framework lets us define the data points that we need. And by the way, what that allows us to do is take that same Asset Framework and apply that to your fleet. Apply it to a technology. So we don't have to duplicate investments, duplicate the standardization of the data that we need to evaluate the performance of the equipment. It's a simple process. That's the value proposition, an additional value that we get through the relationship we have with OSI Soft. Asset Framework and the ability to take that data into our system, that really is the delivery end of the information. But what about on the reporting side? We have a process we call ORAP Analytics, which is a portal that we provide to each of our customers, where all of the reports that we would have provided in the past through PDF reports that we would send to a customer electronically in a PDF format is now replaced. You can now sign on to the ORAP Analytics portal and see your data whenever you want to see it. See your data, how you are performing against the peer group of your choice. So now if I'm a gas turbine, an F-class machine operating on natural gas in a peaking cycle or a cycling duty or a baseload duty, I can choose my peer group and compare my results and have that information almost instantaneous to me through the ORAP Analytics portal. That's the value proposition. That's the architecture. But in addition to that, you talked about MapX. You can now tie into this whole process a whole series of applications that allows you to take this near real-time data and to transform it into information that might have value to the end customer, such as structural integrity, such as the look into boiler tubes and look at the structural integrity of the boiler tubes. Your imagination is the only limit that we have to this whole process. That's the value proposition that we bring to the market with this system.
Thank you for watching this video. Please stay tuned for upcoming SPS immersion videos on our ORAP family of products and services and the value they can offer to you.